When one thinks of the American dream, he or she often thinks of prosperity, success, and nationalistic pride. Most of these sentiments developed at the beginning of the 20th century when America was known as the greatest superpower in the world. Anything was possible and life was good. These feelings changed during the 1930s as the Depression caused widespread poverty and unemployment among Americans. However, World War II, the saving grace of the American economy, stimulated those prideful feelings once again. Through images of Uncle Sam, one can gain a lot of knowledge regarding the sentiments of the American people in the changing times. During the 1940s, nationalistic feelings were high and many young men were eager to enlist in the Army. Images of a strong, nationalistic, and assertive Uncle Sam recruited men to sign up. The young men were willing, feeling as though it was their nationalistic duty to serve the greatest country in the world. By the 1960s, the prideful feelings of Americans were subsiding. The long-lasting war in Vietnam was met with great resistance by the American people, especially the young. The My Lai massacre, where many unarmed Vietnamese old men, women, and children were murdered by American soldiers, caused the American people to lose respect for the forces they once were proud to call their own. Images of Uncle Sam began representing weariness and death versus pride and prosperity. By the 2000s, with the war in the Middle East at its prime, America became very uneasy with the bully-like nature of its government. People felt as though the sole purpose of having troops stationed in the Middle East was to take their oil. Images of Uncle Sam portrayed a selfish, greedy man who was addicted to oil. No longer was America a place of pride and prosperity, but rather a place of greed and bullying of the littler nations. These sentiments may seem very negative. However, they show the American society's desire to change. Instead of being a suppressive nation, images of Uncle Sam throughout the century have shown that America wants to become a great, caring nation. My own image of Uncle Sam portrays a smiling man surrounded by leaders of countries around the world. The subtitle reads, "I want you to coexist." The American dream does not have to come with a negative connotation. In fact, I predict that in the years to come, people will be speaking of America as a great nation once again.